Hi, my name is Brennan, and I've pretty much spent my entire career around startups. I've been a founder, I've worked with accelerators, I've been an entrepreneur in residence, mentored many founders, and I've helped build that innovation ecosystem through my network. So over the years, I've had the chance to work with hundreds of startups, and the one thing that I've realized is that I love being around these people who are building ambitious things. I think what's interesting is that I've spent years helping founders get ready to pitch to investors, refining their strategy, growing their companies, but I've never actually had the opportunity to sit on that side of the big table, the investment side of the table. And that's why this role caught my attention. So I'm a naturally curious person. I love learning how new industries work, driving into emerging technologies, and finding out why one company will take off while another doesn't. I can lose hours going down a rabbit hole understanding a market, and that's what I love to do because I'm very curious. I enjoy that. One example that really stands out to me is I was working with a startup called Forum. They were in the prediction market space. They were building a platform and had a really, really strong idea, but they needed to refine how they communicated that opportunity to the investors. And being on that side is why I helped them. So I worked closely with the founders to sharpen their story and challenge their assumptions and to really strengthen their positioning when talking with these investors and having those fundraising conversations. And so watching that was incredibly rewarding. They ultimately went on to raise $1 million round led by A4 VC. I wasn't the investor, but being part of that journey just reinforced everything that I love. I love digging into the businesses, understanding what makes them compelling, and helping founders tell that story that really resonates. And that's exactly why I'm here. I'm looking for a place where I can learn from great investors, see thousands of startups, sharpen my judgment, and develop that pattern recognition that I saw in the posting, and yeah, that's the side of the table I want to be on. I know this is not an easy role, and that's actually what appeals to me. I'm not looking for comfortable. I'm just looking for a place where I'm challenged and surrounded by a lot of people that have been there and done that, and are as passionate about startups as I am. I think my background gives me a different perspective because I've spent years, in the trenches with the founders, and I'm excited to bring that experience to the other side of the table and learn how to be a really great investor to pick those winners. So thanks for the time, and I hope we get a chance to meet. Thank you.